Hello everyone, this is Jamaican Edgy 08 here, and I have had a massive problem. So what has been happening? So let me tell you. Do you know the YouTuber Marisu? You know, the one who created the Fanart fan game in my last rant about, being called a sicko just for making a Fanart game? Yeah, well, eventually that has caused into another problem. The Undertale Fandom community. Let me elaborate. I'm going to put up a picture in just a second, but I want you to see if there's anything wrong with the picture that I'm about to show you, which will be in a minute. So, everyone knows the Undertale game, which is created by Toby Fox, I think, which is a game about an ungendered person, obviously going around making friends or, killing people, depending on the game, depending on your personality. And, everybody likes it. Everybody's made fan art, everybody's made, all those type of jazzes. Everybody's made their own fan games. I'm sure everybody's known the game about it. But, what if one of us was to make fan art that a certain amount of people do not like? Particularly one in particular, which I will put. Now I'm going to pop the Fanart picture right now. So here's what it looks like. Alright, now, do you see anything offensive or cringeworthy about this? No? No. Because, when I first saw this is me. Well, apart from the noticeable bust of Femme Sans, who's been Fanart-ized or who's been put into the anime thing, I don't really see anything wrong with I don't see anything wrong with this picture. You know what this picture got accused for? Being a porno. Yes, a porno. It's like somebody saying gender bender art isn't supposed to be a porno. So, yeah, it's like, what? How is this a porno? Now, when I thought this person said, this made it cringe so hard because it was a porno. Now, I thought to myself, how is this a porno? How is this a porno? It's not showing any he didn't draw any nipples. He didn't draw any genitals. So, how the hell is this a porno? Now, yeah, I may have been a little bit harsh in one of my. Now, I may sound harsh in any cases, because technically, I shouldn't really be doing this, but it all comes from a place of spite and anger and rage and all. So, technically, here's what I've written. So, technically, here's what I'm going to read to you right now. I'm going to put it up as well. So here's what the user said, Kitty Fluffbutt, in capital letters. So she said, "This made me cringe hard. Sans is a boy. He needs to stay a fucking boy. I'm only sharing an opinion, to be honest. But no, just no. This is not anime. This is a fucking porno. And she has no nose. If she is a skeleton, she needs a fucking nose. And skeletons can't have boobs. Yeah, sure, magic. But not like this. Just because there are gender bent AUs, but it doesn't mean that this should exist. But yeah, go ahead and fucking laugh at me, but I don't like this kind of art." So yeah, so she said this made her cringe very hard. Now, I looked at this picture long and hard, like I said before, and I said, well, this doesn't seem like a porno. It's not really a porno. Why is this a porno? I mean, yeah, she's showing a bit of cleavage, but it's not really a porno. So I replied to this by saying, yeah, but is it showing any nipples or genitalia? No? So it's not a porno. And I said, like I usually say before, if you don't like what you don't see, don't comment. She replied to me by saying, basically it is, and I can comment whenever I want to. So yeah, You can't stop me from commenting. Yeah, it's true. I can't stop people from commenting as well. Yeah, they have their own free mind. But all I just told her was, if you don't like it, don't comment. It's very easy, mate. So I replied with, how is it? A girl showing a bit of cleavage isn't offensive, like I said. Plus, anime isn't a porno. Now, yeah, hentai is, but anime isn't. Like, you know, some of those animes. I mean, you've seen some of those anime with those girls with big breasts bouncing around all over the place, you know. So then she replied with, now, quote unquote, this sort of made me upset because she sort of said something that was really, really rude. Now, here's what she said. Did you not know that I said this was my opinion? Now, I know this now because she is sharing an opinion. Or do you not know how to read? Also, I never said anime was a porno. Now, let's go back to that second sentence. Or do you not know how to read? Basically, what she's trying to say is that, am I blind? Am I stupid? Or do I just don't know how to read? Now, for your information, I do know how to read. I can read perfectly, but it's just that sometimes I get words a little bit mixed up. I can't read it properly because, you know, I get words a bit mixed up because, you know, you see me hear some mistakes, you see me read a bunch of things, so yeah, so it's sort of like it came from a place of spite because she said something incredibly rude, like why would you say something like that? Do you not know how to read? That's sort of so rude. So I replied with, it's good to have an opinion. Yeah, it is good to have an opinion. Also, so I replied with, also, I do know how to read, so don't make fun of me. Words hurt. You said this is not anime. So she said, now I had to remind her that she said the picture saying that this is not anime. This is a fucking porno. Now, I did this in a status post, and I said, everyone has the right to draw whatever Undertale fan art they want, and criticism is allowed. However, saying gender bender art is a porno is not criticism. Now, yeah, I may have sounded a bit harsh in this video, but it all came from a place of spite due to what she said when she replied to me. As of what I repeated, she said that, do I not know how to read? Which is sort of rude of her to say that because I do know how to read. It's just that I have a bit of problems with me reading a lot. So it's sort of unfair for her to say that, do I not know how to read? Because honestly, that's sort of rude. And yeah, like I said before, it's sort of rude for someone to blatantly notice that. Yeah. So yeah, it's basically me being upset because of what she said. Yeah, so you know what? I'm sure he's going to do more art in the future. I'm sure Morisu's going to do more art in the future because technically, I'm surprised he's actually taking all of this into, I'm surprised he's just ignoring every single one of this. I'm surprised Morisu has the guts to ignore what they're saying to him as well. It's sort of what people can do to you. Upsetting. So yeah, I am Jamaican Energy 08 and I will see you in the next video. Peace.